dance was when your last child leaves home, you're kind of sweeping them out the door. And to me, the connotation of that was good riddance. You know, we're finally rid of you. And see, they're singing to the Khatan and the Kala. Okay. So I didn't like that idea because for me, my last child's wedding is kind of a bittersweet moment. On the one hand, I knew all along that children aren't a permanent gift, that God gives them to us, but He doesn't give them to us as a permanent gift. They're only on loan for a short period of time. And while we may have their love for a lifetime, we only have their presence for a short period of time. But I'm so proud of each of my children and who they've become, that when each one leaves the nest, for me, it's a very sad thing. I miss your presence, your company, your help. I have to buy a dishwasher now. Your spirit, the deep private talks that we have in those unexpected moments. I heard someone say the singing. Yeah, definitely the singing. And yet I know that the hardest part of my job is finished, and it's your turn to raise the next generation. But I miss you. I don't want you to go, even though I know you need to go. The only consolation is that now, instead of 4 children, I have 8. And instead of a family of 6, we're now a family of an uncountable number of people. In the book of Yeshayahu, chapter 54, the prophet has just finished the passage of the suffering servant, explaining how Israel has been punished for her disobedience, but in the end she will be vindicated and the nations will be speechless. He starts chapter 54 with a message of comfort to Israel, and he says, "Enlarge the place of your tent, stretch out the curtains of your dwellings, spare not, lengthen your cords, and strengthen your tent pegs." He's telling Israel that the Jewish family is going to grow, and Israel needs to be prepared. So rather than dancing with a broom, Pinchas and I decided, Pinchas, go ahead and come up here. I don't need to share this space alone. Pinchas and I decided that a more appropriate symbol of how we feel right now is actually a tent peg. We're so grateful to Hashem that as we grieve over the children who are no longer in our home, we've been blessed with a beautiful family and extended family that just continues to grow. So we're stretching the walls of our tent and strengthening the tent pegs. And as silly as it may sound, I thought it would be appropriate, as silly as it may sound, to give a tent peg to each of the parents of my children by marriage as a symbol of how thankful we are to have you in our lives. So let's go ahead and give the first one to Aviva's parents, our newest family members. Thank you for being a part of our family. And then we have Ellie and Bonnie Stone, who are Juliana's parents. And then we have Rachel and Svi Analek, who are Mare's parents. Now, unfortunately, we have one pair of parents that are not here with us, and that's Libby's parents. So I was going to give Libby the tent peg, and she's going to deliver it to them when she visits them this summer. And that is Jackie Stein. And what's your dad's name again? Marty. I don't know Libby's father very well because her parents are divorced, but I know her mom real well, and so I guess somehow we'll have to figure out how to let them share that. But anyway, all right, so I'm almost done. Now, since I still have the microphone, there are a few people who need to be thanked publicly, because without them, we would not be having this beautiful simcha. Of course, first is Moshe Goshen, who made the shidduch between Yoshi and Aviva. And second is Bella Hyman, a friend of the family, who not only made the cakes, but spent hours, endless hours of frustration, calling bus companies, movers, the Ma'ara, and again, she baked the lovely cakes that we're about to enjoy, and that Juliana, so this is a thank you to Juliana, decorated. If anybody is having a simcha and you want a cake decorated, she is the person to call. I watched her make those roses like a boss. All right. And last, but certainly not least, my mom, known to most of the people in our family as Nana, because she really did help make this happen. So thank you everybody for joining us. I love you, and thank you for helping us make this last very special simcha an amazing, amazing experience.